Okay, here we
What
go.
would you like?
All right, we're recording. Hi, Tana, and I know Angie's back there too.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Great, awesome. Thanks for taking the time with me this morning.
Thank you for asking us.
Yeah, and I believe you have a third crazy girl, as your website says.
We do. She is semi-retired now. It was my mom.
Oh, wonderful.
So she's not here at the moment. She may show up, but we'll see.
Okay, cool, great. I'd love to meet her as well. But so the point here is I want to learn about your business, and I hope to share. So in 2007, you started Tana's Kitchen.
Yes. Yeah, and it actually looked totally different. We were a easy meal prep kitchen, so you could come in and make a certain amount of meals for the month and just have them in your freezer. So now obviously we're totally different. We sell our pot pies and stuff at the farmers markets instead. So our menu has shrunk, but our business has grown.
So what was it that you were doing up until 2007 before you decided to dive into meal prep and what you're doing now?
I was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and Angie was too, I think. Yeah. And we were both homeschooling our kids at the time. So yeah, that's nothing. I mean, a stay-at-home mom is exciting to me, but I don't know.
No, it's just like any other thing. I perceive it to be a career choice, and one of the more difficult ones, with a reward system that is difficult to understand unless you're part of it.
Right.
So did you do a lot? Has food always kind of been your thing, or did you enjoy cooking for the kids?
Yes and no. So what got us started is my mom was also homeschooling my nephews at the time, and we were actually tired of the what's for dinner question.
Yeah.
And so we started cooking for each other for 30 days. So we would go out on Friday, do all the shopping, and cook 60 meals. So each of us would have 30 on Saturday.
Wow.
And then we had 30 meals in our freezer for the month. And that was, we just cooked basically once a month. And so we got to thinking, this would be great for other moms and families who want a good meal on their table, but don't have time to actually go through it all. So we started looking around, and we saw kitchens like Dinner Done, Let's Dish, and other places like that all across the country start popping up. And so we decided to look into it and see. And that's what we started. We had a storefront off of Sullivan Street for about 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Department of Agriculture, after that, approved my home kitchen as a commercial kitchen. And we delivered meals after that until about 6 years ago, whenever that was, 2015. And then we started doing the farmers markets.
Oh, that's wonderful. And so
yeah.
What spurred the change from meal prep to focusing on pot pies?
Well, the meal prep was okay. We had our regular customers, but we weren't gaining any. And so Angie actually had suggested we do the farmers markets. And so I decided one summer, okay, I'll do it. And it just took off, the pot pies, because it's a great comfort food. Mm-hmm. And it's all homemade, and they're delicious, frankly. So they just took off. And ever since then, we've added more farmers markets, and we've added more pies, we've added quiches, we've added soups. So yeah.
That's awesome. So tell me about the farmers market and your experience. Do you remember your first day setting up a table at the farmers market and how that felt?
I do. I was very nervous because I wasn't sure how we would do. And it was, I also, we had samples, so people could try the samples and buy, and that was great. That actually worked out very well. That day was pretty nerve-wracking for me because I'd never done anything like that before. Mm-hmm. And I'm not necessarily a salesperson. Like, I'm not going to walk up to you and say, hey, I sell pot pies. if you see my shirt, the back of my shirt, sure, I'll tell you about them, but I'm not going to walk up to you. So, but people were great. I love the Warrenton's Farmers Market. It's always been our best. And by the end of that market, I had almost sold out what I brought, and I thought I had brought a lot.
Yeah.
It's not compared to what we have now, but it was, and Warrenton ever since then they've been great. Every week they are our best farmers market.
And you participate in Culpeper, Prince William, and Fairfax.
And Culpeper.
And Culpeper, great. And so
yeah.
if I had a product and I'm going to open my first table at the farmer's market, what after I guess it's been 7 years now, you're doing the farmer's market, with that 7 years experience, what advice would you offer to somebody on their first farmer's market week?
Well, they're first. Let's see. Yes. Don't be afraid to try again, because some markets, they are great. Like, oh, yay, this is a new product. We really want to try it. Like the Fairfax market, they let people know that we were going to be new. And so, even without samples, people would walk up and be like, yeah, we'll take it, Oh, okay. Sorry. I have to move. Sorry.
There's too many chefs in the kitchen right now.
Yes. All right. Don't be afraid to try again. There are markets that are very open to new things, and everybody will come to you, but there are markets that won't. And then also, like, if they try you and you have a great first week, don't be disheartened by the second week if it's not as good. It does take a while for people to get used to your product or, and try it. So, and word of mouth is great. If somebody, like at our tent, if somebody's buying something at our tent, somebody else comes up, oh, I haven't ever tried this. They usually, hardly ever do. I don't think anybody has ever said, oh, this isn't a good product. They're always like, oh, this is so great. So
is your best selling product and your personal favorite product the same?
No.
Yeah. Tell me about
Not
each.
anymore. It used to be.
Yeah.
The chicken pot pie is our favorite, or is their best selling.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite now, though, I think has to be the sausage and 5 cheese quiche.
Ooh, yeah.
So.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I love a quiche. I'm excited to try one of yours. And at the farmers market, the Warrenton Farmers Market is, most of the time you're selling, but I'm sure on occasion you're buying. Do you have a product or two or a vendor or two that just every week you can't wait to get over there and get something?
Well, of course, Kevin's right beside us. So he does produce. I do love his produce, but oh shoot, now I love Tim's microgreens as well.
Yeah.
So, and then the taco place at the end.
Oh yes, I've been to. I'm not sure who it is that runs the taco place in the Plains, but they make. I don't know if it's the same people, but they gotta love some tacos right there in the parking lot.
Yes. Yeah. So.
So what's been maybe the thing you least expected as you were building your business and creating what you've built?
Well, how it's changed, of course, it's changed a lot, which, has been for the good. What I least expected, well, for the farmers markets, since we've started doing those, how well they actually still sell in the summer, because it's a hot food, but people still love them, and so that was really unexpected, because I really thought, I don't know how they'll do. Maybe we just take the summer off, but no, our customers are very faithful. That's another thing that is great and was kind of unexpected. They're very faithful and come back week after week. So
cool. And you've got a kitchen on Ashby Street. And
we do.
Do you welcome customers in there, or is that just simply where you're located and all your orders are coming online or by phone?
People can come up to the door. It's a very small kitchen, so you know, if you want to come in, that's fine. We'll make room for you. And then, yeah, you can come up to the door and order what you want just from the door, or you can order online or at the market. So.
Okay. And then I saw online on your website, which is tanaskitchen.com, correct?
It is, yes.
That you do fundraisers,
Yes.
or you help facilitate fundraisers. Tell me a little bit about that program and the people that use it most often.
Okay, so again, Angie started the fundraisers.
Mhm.
She was the coach for Kettle Run swim team
Yeah.
for years, and she started doing that for her swim team, and it was the best fundraiser they did. So it started with the swim teams, like we do Liberty High School and Fauquier High School swim teams as well. But we have transitions down here in Old Town. They do fundraiser like the Warrenton Presbyterian Church. They do it for their preschool, St. James, St. John's. Let's see, we also have women's clubs that have started doing fundraisers. So it's for anything. And what it is like, so we sell our pies for $20. The person doing the fundraiser would sell the pie. You can sell it for more, but you have, at least sell it for 20.
Yeah.
And then you get $5 off of each pie. So we're delivering 2 fundraisers this week that have made over $1,000 each from selling the pies. So we had a horse riding club do one. So yeah, anything that needs to do a fundraiser for something, you can do that.
That is really cool. Really
Yeah.
cool. I think that's an awesome program. And then is there anything in particular that jumps out at you that about your business that you wish more people knew that people just don't know?
I don't know. I honestly, let's see. No, let me ask Angie real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, we'd love to get it. We'd love to see Angie anyway.
Sorry, you again. Hey,
Hi.
What was your question again? Sorry.
So Angie, is there anything in particular about the business that people don't know that you think that maybe they should know?
Gosh, that's a hard question.
Well, we know now that you've got brick and mortar.
Straightforward with everything. So, you know what I mean?
What's your favorite product that you prepare and sell?
I love the fact that our crust is completely done from scratch.
Yeah. That's
so we make it, we roll it, we crimp it, everything, nothing's done by a machine except for the beginning process of mixing the flour and the butter. So that's my favorite.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. Thank you both for your time. I'll look forward to sharing this and coming and getting one of those pot pies. Maybe that 5-cheese sausage quiche. Did you say that sounds delicious. So I look forward to seeing it at the farmer's market, and it's tanaskitchen.com, 18 Ashby Street. We got fundraisers, excuse me, or fun raiders. and we'll see you. And you're doing stuff all winter as well.
Yeah, you can get our product anytime.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys both very much.
Thanks, Tyler.